Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to more Amiibo coverage. I'm back bringing you another quick unboxing for those of you that are still on the fence and not quite sure whether or not you want to get one, or if you're interested and just want to sort of see what they look like up close and personal. Either way, I'm going to make this brief, but it'll still give you a chance to see the models and really see how good they actually look. Now, if you're wondering what Amiibos are or you want to find out, then tune back in tomorrow where I'll be covering them in a separate video and show you how they work in conjunction with Super Smash Bros. But just by going on the back of the packaging, you can see that they do appear in game, they level up, they earn items, and they do much more. Their use does vary from game to game, but your progress either way is still stored in the Amiibo, so you can take it wherever you want. So, with that out of the way, let's get started and let's take a look at Marth. Now, Marth is number 12 in the first round of Amiibos, and I'm going to say this right now that I think out of all of them so far, Marth is probably the one that I like the least. Not because of the character, because Marth is one of my favourite characters and one of the characters that I always use to players, but just the actual quality of the model is still really good. Don't get me wrong, all the models are really good quality, but when compared to some of the other ones, this one does still leave a little bit to be desired. Before I get onto that in more detail, for the most part, as I said, I'm very impressed with the overall quality of the models. They feel weighty, sturdy, you know, they're made of a really good quality plastic, not that kind of like cheap rubbery one that sort of goes sticky if you let it get dusty. And just in general, you know, the whole sort of characters and the way that they look, they've got a pose that really does sort of like speak that character, you know, really capture their personality. But the thing I mentioned about Marth, the main problem is when you look at his face. The rest of the model is really, really good. You know, you look at his cape, you look at the sword, you look at his clothes, his boots, everything is really, really good quality. It's just the face is a little bit weird. The eyes make him look a little bit dopey. The way his hair is, I don't know, the face, I think this goes back to the point that I've raised in previous videos whereby the characters that are bigger, things like Pikachu, Mario, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, the ones where the model is actually, you know, it's a lot simpler, but it's quite like a big, chunky model. Those ones are the really, really good quality ones because there's, you know, there's less detail on them, so just all in all, they look really good. Whereas Marth is quite detailed and his head is really, really small, so, you know, it's quite hard to sort of get all that, you know, right, especially like in mass production. So that probably explains quite why his face isn't quite right. So that's why, in the grand scheme of things, when compared to all the other ones that I've got so far, Marth is probably the worst of the batch, but that still does not mean to say it's bad. If you're a Marth fan, if you're a Fire Emblem fan, then still definitely pick it up because it is still a really good quality figure. And that is it for this video. As promised, it was only going to be really quick. I've got videos of each of the other different Amiibos, so if you want to go and see those, or there's one in particular that you want to see, then I will leave a link to the entire playlist in the description box down below so you can go and check them out. But otherwise, that is it for this video, so hopefully you did enjoy it, and as always, if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, show your support, it does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming videos. Drop a comment down below, let me know if you picked up any Amiibo, and if so, which ones did you get, and how are you getting on with them in Smash Bros. What level is your character right now? Thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.